Even for those who've escaped the front lines, life is still a struggle. More than 6,000 displaced people from West Mosul now call this barren plain home, Hasansham U2 camp. But conditions are basic and the heat is unbearable. Hygiene is a major challenge. Several days ago, the camp was hit by widespread food poisoning. A collective meal prepared to break the Ramadan fast had been tainted.
At 5 p.m. we started to share out the food. The kids ate first at 7. Then they started going to the toilet. It happened to me too. I got diarrhea and I lost a lot of blood.
More than 800 people were taken sick, 200 hospitalized. Many of the youngest and most vulnerable victims are still suffering. Hussein's baby brother, Saleh, still has a persistent fever, and his grandmother says he's now developing tremors. But the vast numbers of people in the camps mean medical supplies are scarce. And at the Kokhali graveyard in East Mosul, there are new homes for thousands of inhabitants from the west. Gravedigger Faris shows some of the latest arrivals. This woman was killed by mortars, he says. The person next to her was shot. They both arrived 5 days ago. And this is one place where no one is turned away.
The government has given us tractors, and we use them to dig graves to put ISIL fighters inside.
These are graves of ISIS fighters from 2 weeks ago. Their headstones marked with numbers. But accorded a simple dignity, they rarely show their victims. Now the final offensive is underway. Time is of the essence. There are more than 100,000 people currently starving to death inside Mosul's old city. But regardless of how quickly the security forces manage to recapture the old city of Mosul, there will undoubtedly be many new inhabitants of both the camps and the graveyards. Tony Cheng, CGTN, Northern Iraq.